Hey Scorpio, I'm back. Yeah, I'm gonna read a little about the Akashic Records from Teal Swan. I really like her. She's another one I like. Okay, she says about the Akashic Records. So, in order to get to your knowledge of your information of the times you experience everything, you have to leave the body, which is the 3D, because it is limited thought, kind of like poison prison with gatekeepers all around watching your every move. So, in order to get or escape, you have to meditate, find a quiet space, which it might be hard because uh, wardens like to keep you in chaos, noise, negative, especially in the brain. So they throw in negative, and they're throwing negative people around you, the whole 9 yards. They send downloads of negativity to keep you in line like the jailhouse. But once you can escape, then you can meditate. I suggest taking a spiritual bath. This means using incense, candles, being quiet, closing your eyes. It would help to know your blood type, to see what you can eat. So eating right is very important. I wanted to let me see something like I wanted to know, this is the question I want to know. I want to know, is there a librarian, like on the movie, in charge of this? What do we have to give her respect? I'm gonna keep on going. Or is it you, you and Source that you are part of, or are we so used to help that the brain needs another source to help with things? More on how to prepare your body. Blood type, bloodline will help because of the people that were before you pulling on their strengths, beliefs. That's why I give them honor. What they ate, then the plant-based diet, not the meat, dairy, because of the weight it holds in the body. You want to be lightheaded, so to speak. Like an air sign. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Um, that will help. That's what she was saying. Where you can get ready and in a meditative state, you ask the universe, this is what I want to know. Who you are talking to in the universe. Who am I talking to? Okay. Do you have to know the name, give gifts, whatever? See, we still don't know, but they say it's simple as holding these crystals, like I said in the first, and sitting back, like I said at first, like Papa Legro. Remember, I made videos on that when I needed to talk to make sure my answers was okay on Happy Ancestor Halloween. And he had been coming to me anyway, because my grandma from Haiti, and he's from Haiti, and he had been coming to me, so I, kind of dated him a while, and then I, kind of found out what he liked and stuff, and asked, he's like the crossroad between the humans and the underworld. So in order to make sure they're okay and to talk to him. So I got my answer. Okay, he's between life and death, the underworld. I was thinking of the movie. Okay, I talked about Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, yeah. So is it the food we eat, the things that happens to us before sleep along that day? By then putting negative in your brains through all kinds of devices. Also, we watch and listen to how we protect ourselves from these things and block them while we sleep. Is it just taking care of our bodies, eating right, the good water, know how to drink water? Because a lot billionaires and trillionaires, they say they don't even drink water. So what that's about. Other things I mentioned before, staying away from jobs, people, places, things that are negative. So y'all got to move around from all of that. Otherwise, all that stuff will stay on your brain. Other people's problems. Y'all got to free yourself from that stuff. Raise our vibration frequency. How? Cleanse your chakras. Unblock them. First, knowing about them because there are many. So I try to show y'all as many as much as I can on my channel. I don't think all the negative that happens to you, you are doing to yourself. Like they say, you are your thoughts and make positive and negative. But I don't think so. I think they help them along with that. Thoughts, I think, the lower entities in the world, by stealing your records or looking at them, put thought those things in your mind to keep you stuck. Now we have to protect ourselves, mind, body, spirit, and soul. So when we do get a chance to visit our records, how do we know it's not our earthly program thoughts and not us in that dimension information? And do our how to stop doubt that it's the truth. This will stop or delay the information. Are there being there? Are there beings there put in place to stop you, keeping the negative going? I just need more information, don't you? When I first tried to do it, okay, I told y'all about that by holding the crystals and stuff. So yeah, those are questions that I've asked. Okay, so then we got Infinity Waters. I like him too. So do more research on it, y'all. Y'all tell me in the comments or come back and whatever y'all find. Akashic Records holds everything that will or has happened. Everything is being recorded. So who or what is doing this? Okay, like the Watchers. I seen the Watchers one day in the sky, and a portal was open in the sky. I'd been kind of studying that, and it was kind of dark in the morning, taking my little girl to school. And I seen that up in the sky, me and her, and I seen two Watchers at the top of the cloud, and I see two images at the bottom with like a body they were packing, and it was going up so slowly like it was going up an escalator. And as I was praying, it was started closing, but they finished their destination. So hey, our database DNA and junk DNA, is this our true Akashic Records? There is no beginning or ending. Will Akashic Records every being on planet, everything? Okay. There's a World Akashic Records, Universal Akashic Records. He called it the Grand Library. Also recorded down. So whatever they're doing now, they're getting their karma. And some of them helping. That's why I say those lower entities will get their karma. We can change who we are and make new memories. Edgar Casey, he was quoting, he says the halls of records, everything that happened on earth. Don't accept what you see, hear, be open, beyond the senses. Use your imagination, more important than knowledge. People on like businesses, the man on Amazon, Oprah, all of them know about the Akashic Records. They done dipped into it. That's where they are now. Where they are now, that's why they're trying to get off this planet. No junk food, eat right. When you are eating, you are reading. Boom. Okay? When you are eating right, you're getting information through plants. So Mother Nature wants to help us. 0 to 7 years old, you're forming your brain. So make sure you help your kids out with this. Keep childlike quality alive. Question everything. Don't be mad at your child for questioning everything. They're supposed to. Okay? If you don't have an answer, don't make up none. Tell them you don't know. Y'all find out together. Keep those. Why? Just like a child talks, that's what we're supposed to keep. I don't know anything. Who am I? We have to learn to be present. To go past, let go of past hurt and past. This all happens to help you on your journey. Breathe from the base of your spine. Keep meditating. The ethers give us the Akashic Records. Get rid of everything you have been taught. Be open for new information. Akashic Records, your past lives. Go in nature to access Akashic Records and plants, water. Good water, y'all. Find out how to clean that water. Alkaline water, like Dr. Say would say. You can tap into it at any time. It's yours. The internet, it's an example of the Akashic Records. That's where they got it from. Okay? Old and new information. Everything exists. Anything can happen. Keep learning. Don't think that nothing can happen. Like, trip me out. Like, people think nothing can happen to them or their neighborhood or something. You know, can't believe this happened to my neighbor. I can't believe it happened to me or my child. Anything can happen. Keep learning. Music, too, can help frequencies to become your best self. So those are their advice, y'all. I'm going to do the chakras right quick, y'all. Go through this. So y'all know what type of chakra. It says the root chakra, and they was talking about the different chakras, the 7 chakras. It says base of the spine, an activity that makes one more aware of the body's survival tactics. So if you feel like you're stuck and you can't make it and you don't know how to get out of this, get out of that, your root chakra is blocked. You got to learn how to unblock it. I do a lot of that on my channel, on the other videos. Y'all can check it out. Sacral chakra, between the navel and the bottom of sternum, governs our instincts, self-esteem, gut, body heat, personal power. So if you don't feel feel low on yourself, talking about yourself, and feel how when people talk about you, you feel low, maybe body too hot, you feel like you don't have any power, your sacral chakra is blocked. Solar plexus chakra, city of jewels, located in the upper belly at the diaphragm, it acts as the center of personal power. This chakra governs personality, ego, and identity, as well as personal freedom, choice, and authenticity. Yeah. So yeah, if you don't feel like I said, if you don't feel like you got personal power, you're still trying to please people and trying to worry about your looks and the best house, the best car, the best this, the best. There's nothing wrong with those things. But if you don't know who you are and have any power, because look at what we just went through, and lose everything, are you going to kill yourself? What are you going to do? You go crazy, accept anything they tell you and still be programmed? So your solar plexus, unblock that. Heart chakra, color green, love and spiritual compassion, emotional zone, masculine and feminine of the self, and forgiveness. Got to forgive people. Open your heart to love. I ain't going to say everybody is supposed to be with a mate. That might not be true. But you got to love everybody. You got to care about everybody. Some people you might not like, but you still got to love people. You got to open your heart up. If not, you block. You're bitter and mean and treating people crazy and believing, getting people back who hurt you. Your heart blocked. Throat chakra, your voice, your communication. If you can't even listen to your own self and believe your own self, you get gossiping, getting the people, interrupt people from conversation, won't let them get a word in wise, don't believe nothing nobody say, your throat chakra is blocked. Third eye, brow chakra, okay, located on the forehead between the eyebrows, is represented by a violet lotus with 2 petals, means to perceive and command. So if you can't command or perceive anything, and you don't try to handle your world and see the world another way, you know what I'm saying, through your third eye, using your intuition, and for danger and situations, your third eye block. Crown chakra, 7th chakra, top of the chakra ladder, crown of the head, experience unity. Remember Queen Latifah, UNITY, she knew about this. And selfless realization that everything is connected at a fundamental level. We all connected. We all came from source. If you don't know this and don't have unity and care about nobody but yourself and ain't trying to help nobody, your crown chakra blocked. Higher heart chakra, mostly activated in children until they reach the peak of puberty. Located at the anterior part of your chest, nestles between your lungs behind the spectrum. Remember they're talking about keep childlike. If you can't do that, then your higher heart chakra is blocked. It's more on that, y'all, on the other videos I do. Mandela Obligata, atomic doorway, alien implants or mind control, N8A reptilian NRG brain implant. Ascension chakra, opening to the oversoul, 9th dimension, pointed or located directly at the back of the cranium. The lower center of your back of the head meets at the neck. So you can get out that mind control. If this not blocked, you can think like they think. You don't have to stay and let them implant all that stuff they've been doing to us. You can learn more about yourself, the Akashic Records, solar stars, soul, the records, Akashic Records, enlightener of your mind and brings us more fully in alignment with your higher self. There it is. Okay? Learn how to meditate. Ask questions. Find out more research. Galactic 11th chakra contains energetic connections necessary so the individual can manifest advanced spiritual skills like travel beyond the limits of time and space. So we might can get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna read y'all something about that in a minute. 8-star chakra, not in the physical body, but still have day-to-day effects on your life. Located 12 inches below the feet, the or non-physical body, erotic super root. Yeah, I got let me get my book out, my box. Yeah, I want to show y'all for this next card as well as this one. So if you get on Mother Nature, look how she heals you through the feet. Every part of your body is in the feet, from the rooter to the tutor, from the brain to the anus to the rectum, and everything. So she want to heal you with through your feet. You know, that's Earth Core, or Universal Mother, grounds you and connects you to Mother Gaia. Go barefooted to become grounded to prevent a number of health issues. Okay. Universal Sun. The sun wants to shine on you and give you vitamin D and insight and beautiful colors. You know, you everything in moderation. You ain't got to stay out there unprotected. But this, you know, I know some people can't get in the sun. I'm sorry for that. You know, but maybe find some other ways to get the light. 14th chakra. Disengage. Maybe find out why you can't. Disengages the mind and the ego and allows us to perceive divine plan. Okay, so we still stuck on the ego and stuff. You know, uh, we can't get divine plan. We can't get your universal son. We can't, you know, we got to unblock this stuff. Universal Father. 15th chakra, located in deep space. The God principle, or Emerald Guardian. Stations of identity. See, these are things that we need to go to and be, and we can see in the Akashic Records, and we know how to get out of here. Spiritual Ascension chakra. 5th dimension division needs to be made. Decision needs to be made to take place. This marks the gateway to ascension. Do you decide to stay living on this material plane, or plan your ascension to merge with the oneness? Color soft violet white. What they just said violet. Didn't we just read that? Here, Earth is just lessons. We are supposed to move on. Why you think the man from Amazon and Oprah and all them trying to go to Mars or wherever else? Trying to get out of here. Universal light, 4th dimension. Unites the learning of the chakras in the 4th dimension and bring about an ability to sense everything that ever was and that which is yet to come. The color white. Okay? Divine intention, 6th dimension. Exists in the 6th dimension and does not correlate with any of the preceding chakras in either the 3rd or the 4th dimension, but instead speaks of the galactic self. This opens a portal for those who use it to channel information from the ascended masters, golden roads. Remember on Batman, he went up to the mountain to ascended masters and they gave him information and taught him a lot of stuff. Of course, you know, obviously that. Great cosmic heartbeat connects us to Christ consciousness of the monarch, and we can remove all attachments in the 3rd dimension that no longer serves us good. Magenta. So they talks about a lot of this in the Book of the Dead, but I don't think we have to be dead, y'all, to get to this. We just something about that energy I was telling y'all about that's stopping us from getting out of here, and that might be just another ploy, another lie. Who knows? Co-ruler with the divine, I am. Related to the I am, your relationship with God now changes. Until this point, the divine seems elevated and superior, but at 20th chakra, you begin to understand you have the responsibility to co-rule with the Godhead and to expand your communication through sound, but hear after sound. So they talked about that too in the Book of the Dead. But now, since you ascended and got on that spaceship or whatever, golden violet like Oprah I'm trying to do, you have responsibility to help. You know who you are. Divine cellular structure correlates in part to the 3rd eye, but there are rather than perceive other realities, you become part of the vision and knowing, golden blue. So you know how to help people because you done been there, done that. Level of a celestial chakra, 5D crown chakra, relates to the 5D crown chakra, and his it is here we find angels. Talk to the angels, y'all, telling you stuff, telling you secrets. Platinum. We done all been all in rows anyway, right? So yeah, we read a little bit. It says this from the another video I found called the seven. What is it? The 7D of creation. It says the first. Wait a minute. Where am I? No, that's not what I want to read. Wait a minute, y'all. It says it is going to be hard to block out your thoughts with your higher self, God's spiritual realm. Most only get it right when trying to go or get information from different realms by uh, this Aetherius Society says Earth is a classroom. It's a stopping point where we learn experiences and move on. All the chaos on Earth are our lessons, all that we need to go through. We need to look at life this way, not hate what we go through. All information we have came from other worlds, as probably from our alien family as well. Maybe some are the earthlings are here. Maybe some of these people are earthlings. The beings give us the way, knowledge. They help us. Do they just teach us enough to stay slaves on earth? For their being benefit? Who are they? Their beings will not. The beings will not give us all the answers. If they did, what would you have to learn? Will it stick to you or be too easy? So they give us knowledge, give us the way. The seven dim of creation, that's what it's called too. On December 6, 1957, this is Dr. King, supposedly told everybody. He was invited to a spacecraft in orbit. It had a protection around it for reasons so people won't shoot out the sky. I never heard of this, y'all. They can change their vibration at any time. They can go to higher realms or our realm at the snap of a finger. When they blinked out, they changed their dimensions. They have huge and amazing screens on the satellite which show different parts of the Milky Way galaxy. So Dr. King said they are life like 3D, but they was told but he was told they are 7D. They wanted him to know because to make it known for those who are ready for it on earth. They said, therefore, even basic matter exists within this framework. Will mind, motion, time, and length, breadth, and height, the dimension will impose those conduit upon mind which bring us potential and a manifestation as directed motion and a time frame, length, breadth, and height. Okay, so I thought that was pretty interesting. I had never heard that Dr. him before. So frequency. Okay, change your frequency. Change your mind. Events repeating itself. Stop doing the same thing. Find out more about you. Number of waves that pass fixed place and time. How often can an event repeat itself over a set amount of time? In physics, two frequencies of wave is the number of wave crests that pass a point. One second rotation, oscillation, wave, etc. The completion of the cycle, process at particular interval of time. So change your frequency, change your mind, change your vibrations, emotions. A person's emotion state, atmosphere of a place, or association of any object as a communication to and felt by others. Change your thoughts from negativity in order to respond to the forces that you are trying to hear and go. So that means stop listening to everything you see. Stop looking and listening to all this stuff. Stop worrying about the government. Stop worrying about all that stuff. Get into our Akashic Records, you know, and figure out who we were before in each dimension. Find out about dimensions. I didn't read about dimensions yet. I don't know if I have enough time. You know, find out all that kind of stuff. I don't. Y'all can go on your own and do it. So it's the dimension 0 to 9. The 0 dimension, space, matter, the dot. Topological space means twisting, stretching, making of all creation. That was 0, made everything. We always part of that. Infinity, twins, opposite of yin and yang, perfectly flat space, used in the making of computers. Trump, 45, president, equals 9. Last president, I don't know if it's going to be the lady, being the new, starting over the 0. Okay, we'll see, won't we? First, are we still gonna be programmed by them though? They ain't never did nothing for me. First dimension, line connecting 2 points, no width or depth or length. Okay, so that's when the plant base was here. Then you got the second dimension, that was animals, length and width 1 point. The next, flat plane figure, nothing in between, up and down or side to side, past and present. Third dimension, effective solitude, life control of objects. You know, that's us. Thickness, depth, also a dimension that adds the effect of solitude to a two-dimensional system, a quality that confers reality or lifelikeness. Night sounds that stick in the mind and give a 3D to the memory, height, weight, width, and length. So this earthling plane, okay, that we stuck on, okay. Fourth dimension, space time. Beyond the normal 3D, we are actually 4D. We are compressed of 4 distance between integrated parts, 3 of which are related to our physical experience, the body, heat, heart, and mind. The fourth is the dimension of consciousness or spirit. He said we are fourth dimension. So we're beyond this. We so spiritual. We so up there. Fifth dimension, gravity, electromagnetism, age of Aquarius. Remember them, the fifth dimension, age of Aquarius? They got it a box. That's still trying to tell us. Main fundamental forces, unseen humans, where the forces of gravity and electromagnetism unite to create a simple but graceful theory of the fundamental forces. Your high frequency. Get on a high frequency. Okay? Don't be stuck here no more. We need to help them out to help us get out of here, figure out what that energy we owe. Sixth dimension, past lives. Everything that could possibly have happened in the past after the Big Bang, but did not, as occurred in the past of some other universe or universes. Fifth, sixth is a third 3D space of every possible world or state of our universe that exists after the Big Bang. Seventh dimension, access to possible worlds that start in the different initial conditions, whereas in the fifth and sixth initial if it don't hang up on me now, conditions are the same as subsequent actions were different here. Everything is different from the very beginning of time. Eighth dimension, infinity, everything infinity in the mind. Okay? Contains all dimensions. Okay, Menaville number 8 specifies eternity or infinity, which leads to the next life. The Buddhists speak of the eightfold path to enlightenment, Christ consciousness, not the kind you think. Ninth dimension, universe histories, energy, starting with all the different possible laws of physics and initial conditions. In the tenth is final dimension. We arrive at the point in which everything possible and imaginable is discovered. Interact connects galaxies, universe, light, frequency, light, sound, harmonies. We made it. We out of here. We out of here, y'all. We gotta help them out now. Now I understand why they trying to go to space, and because we stuck here. We got stuck. Some kind of way they stuck us here, y'all. You know? Find out y'all blood types, y'all. I would have read that, but I don't think I have enough time. I just want to keep it to 2 videos. Find out what they're missing out of the stuff. Find out what's missing out of you. You know, learn how to meditate. You know, learn how to use your crystals. Bless your crystals. How you bless them, okay? Find out about spiritual baths. You know, all this stuff. Candles. All this stuff go together. All this so-called separating everybody. All the colors that away from each other. All the witches, warlocks, and